every single thought is a seed, and every seed thought vibrates at a certain level, either very low, dense, dark, heavy, which will keep you stuck, or it vibrates really high, light, fast, and get you moving. Thoughts are seeds. Within every single thought seed, depending on if you repeat it over and over, the thoughts, the seeds that you plant in your subconscious mind that you get involved with over and over and over, will dictate and determine the vibration that your instrument is in. Think about it. What dictates our mood? What dictates our vibe? What dictates how we walk and talk and sit and our energy level? We're unconscious, but it's what is going on in our internal psyche. Studies have proven, look it up. Google Scholar is a really great way to see peer-reviewed journals. 95% of our habits and our thoughts are unconscious. We are just on autopilot. For some of us, that might be good, who have really taken the time to reprogram and really instill great subconscious programming. But most of us aren't. We just learned from the people who raised us, and they've learned from the people who raised them, and so forth and so on. And if we've learned anything from past generations to no fault of their own, they didn't have the luxury of really sitting down and tapping into their consciousness. When we look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, basic needs were the thought of the day back in the day. Shelter, food, clothing, basic needs, paying the bills, keeping the lights on, basic needs. And as we get higher on that pyramid, it's enlightenment, it's consciousness, to know yourself, know thyself. That's a luxury, and I'm so grateful for it. My parents, my dad, holy crap, it's laughable. He's now more open-minded, but he didn't sit there and, who am I? What is the me? But let's pay the bills. Let's keep food in these babies' mouths. Let's not get caught by immigration, really, coming over, immigrating to this country in the 70s, 60s and 70s. How many times he got sent back, but persistence came right back over. He knew the life he wanted. He had a dream. He knew opportunity was here, and he made it through persistence, no matter what happened. There's so many, thank God, funny stories now looking back, but my dad's always had quite a positive disposition. He can either have taken that as being pushed down or discriminated against or tragic, but the stories always with a positive kind of lens or perspective. Very, very interesting way to, look at life. And I think that's where I get it, right? I'm so grateful through that positive lens. That's, I think, why I have that disposition. Because things happen to us. Shit happens, but as Sadhguru says, shit happens to us, and we can take that turd, smelly, stinky, gross, a smelly turd, no matter what it is, a breakup, a loss of a loved one, a disease, a sickness, an illness, a setback, a loss of a job, bankruptcy, whatever the poop is, the turd, an accident. It's a turd, and we can either keep it as a smelly heap of crap and keep it in our it's terrible, wincing, eyes watering everywhere we go. Look at my crap. Do you see what happened to me? Smell this. Ugh. Or we can make it really great fertilizer, rich fertilizer and manure, to now take the crap that was put upon us or that we're experiencing and use it as a foundation to grow. It is an opportunity. I talk a lot about this with my clients who have experienced horrendous things. Yeah, it's a big heap of doo-doo. Absolutely. Feel it, grieve it, speak it, acknowledge it, validate it. Now let's turn it into fertilizer, because what you've been through, I haven't been through that. I could never speak about that. I could never start foundations or help people. I haven't experienced that. Yeah, sure, theory, I've read about it, but I don't have the crap you've been given to then turn it into something good. But you might not ever, and it'll always remain crap. But we always have the opportunity to turn it into fertilizer. A lot of great examples are people who lose loved ones. You hear those stories of those young children who are in the hospital. They have leukemia, 3 years old, and they lose their battle. And their parents and their family are just devastated. The biggest tragedy. But then they turn that tragedy and the loss of their loved one, they start a foundation. They start spending more time or donating wings to the hospital so that other children, other families have an easier time navigating through the same struggle. It's so powerful. We can always turn something crappy into something good, and it still won't feel good. But we're already not feeling good.